old, I had also picked Totodile.
Guess we have something in common then.
Indeed we do. I do love Totodiles.
Ooh, look at that team set.
Okay, let's get things kicked off. For the blue team, it's a team of dragons. It's Flygon, Salamence, and Rayquaza. Wow, 3 really strong dragons.
3 Hoenn dragons, in fact.
They are all Hoenn. Wow, okay, cool. And for the red team, it's going to be Magneton, Nidoran, and Shieldon.
This could be a pretty interesting match. Will the blue team win because of their sheer power? Will red somehow pull it off? It seems we have a muscle band on Flygon, increasing its physical moves, as well as a Draco plate on Salamence, increasing its twister. For Rayquaza, we have a silk scarf, which could make the Uproar deal a lot more damage, while Magneton has a Shuka Berry. Can't remember what the Shuka Berry does exactly. Do you know?
Shuka Berry reduces the damage from the first ground move it takes for the game.
It seems that berry will not come in handy, as not even Flygon has a ground type move on it.
Yeah, that was something I was noticing there. Flygon does not have a ground move to be able to hit into. Actually, all of these Pokemon here are very, very weak to ground moves.
Goodness me, so it seems that the odds are starting to balance out. Nidoran has a Citrus Berry, allowing it to probably have its health brought back up, depending on how much damage it takes. Shieldon has Soundproof, allowing it to... Oh, it could actually come in handy, while Rayquaza has Uproar, which is a sound move.
Sound moves will not be able to be working on that, so Uproar, well, that would also be a not very strong move as it is, seeing as it is a Rock Steel type, and that double resists normal moves.
So on top of that, if they have to work with that Uproar, then it will not deal anything to Shieldon. And here comes Shadow Mario from Super Mario Sunshine. Damn, that game brought me a lot of nostalgia. I always loved Super Mario Sunshine.
That was one Mario game that I actually didn't get a chance to play through. My brother picked it up after I left home, but I've always wanted to play it.
I would recommend it completely. What a fun game to play through. Especially if you haven't played it in a while. You'll probably forget everything that you played once you first started it.
No more time for betting as the battle is underway. Where are we going to have it at?
Ooh. Banjo-Kazooie music. It always gets me. Starting off with Flygon and Magneton.
Flygon outspeeds Magneton as it gets us started with a Dragon Breath, hoping to get a paralysis here on Magneton.
But it does not do much damage. Iron Head goes in, and we'll see how much damage that does. Only a little less damage than what was done to Magneton. Sorry.
Magneton was able to hit in for a decent hit, but without paralysis from this Dragon Breath, it's going to be very hard for Flygon to be able to beat it.
Another not very effective hit, bringing it down to about 1/4 of its health. Ooh.
Another Iron Head, and Flygon goes down just under half.
Seems we're just waiting for either a critical hit or a paralysis from Flygon.
Flygon continues using Dragon Breath here on Magneton, but the Steel typing is preventing it from doing a lot of damage.
Another Iron Head, almost there with that Flygon.
Flygon hopes to get one more paralysis trigger here, as Magneton will likely finish it off with another Iron Head.
And we're waiting on it. One paralysis put in on that Magnezone. I guess that Dragon Breath spam really paid off.
Indeed it did. It did pay off for the blue team, as one more Iron Head knocks it out. A critical hit was unnecessary there.
Unnecessary. Critical hits. That could have been very useful at the start, but it seems that it comes in at last moment.
With switching off, Salamence will take over next for the blue team.
Salamence has put in intimidating Magneton and lowering its attack speed from attack stat with both Iron Head and Spark.
Twister comes in, and they look to get a flinch here or a paralysis trigger.
Ooh, and it flinched. This could go pretty badly for the red team if Magneton is their only useful Pokemon in this sense.
Another twister from Salamence as Magneton goes down to critical health. They're able to pull a move off. This time it's Spark.
Not a lot of damage, but it's good that Magneton was able to get a paralysis in on that Salamence because it could be very useful in the future.
With both Pokemon paralyzed now, Salamence hits in with another twister and that will KO Magneton.
Magneton possibly being the sweeper for the front of the team, as the other two Pokemon may not be as strengthful as Magneton.
Nidoran is up next for the red team. Let's see what they go for.
I wonder what that move is that they're selecting. And it's an Ice Beam! I completely forgot about Ice Beam when I looked at the front matchup.
That's a massive hit! And with that, Nidoran will knock out Salamence.
Oh, with that Ice Beam being there, I wonder what will happen when Rayquaza is sent out.
Another dragon flying Pokemon here, also 4 times weak to Ice Beam.
Whoa, this could go pretty badly for the red team unless this Dragon Claw does massive damage, taking it down to about half health.
Citrus Berry will restore Nidoran's health as it looks to hit in for a huge amount of damage from Ice Beam.
A critical hit.
Oh, that critical hit will do it. And with that, Nidoran will win this for the red team as they enjoy a very nice 163% payout.
Goodness me, I guess I was right. The red team did come in and save, despite how powerful these dragons from Hoenn seem to be.
Blue team not having a ground move there to deal with the steel, electric, poison, and rock types was their downfall as Nidoran was able to pull off a huge upset with Ice Beam.
If they were switching enabled, that Ice Beam could have come in at first play and taken down everything, completely annihilating the red team. Oh, the blue team, I mean.
It probably actually wasn't too bad for the red team having it come in second, because then it was able to come in completely healthy and not take any damage from Flygon.
That's a perfect analysis, Brian. It seems that we are now to the final stages of this puzzle, taking out the last row, and it seems that the puzzle may be over. The next song is from Bubsy 3D.
Just kidding, it's from Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, wow, that changed just when I mentioned it.
And Teddy Cakes wins the token.